What is going on, fellow gamers? It is that time of the year again for the Game Awards. Yes, and with that, we here at 5-9 Gaming Direct decided to look at some of the categories and, decide what we personally thought would be the winner based on the actual Game Awards nominations. Now, obviously, we can't cover every single topic. We'd be here for, well, until next year's awards, essentially. But with that, we wanted to go over some of the best ones that we personally liked and everything, and that our staff could actually have had the time to play and everything, because there are a lot of games this year despite being a pandemic. So we're gonna be going through all of them. There's gonna be multiple videos. Make sure you check out the playlist and everything. And with that being said, let's get into personally one of my favorite categories, the most anticipated game.
All right, my most anticipated game of 2022. There are some heavy hitters on this list, like Elden Ring, Ragnarok, Forbidden West, Starfield. All look fantastic, but Breath of the Wild 2 it's like my thing. I don't care what is out. If Nintendo said, hey, it's coming out the same day as God of War Ragnarok, which I love God of War. If they said that, I'd be like, well, God of War's gotta wait. Breath of the Wild to me was probably the most perfect gaming experience I've ever had. I love the exploration. I love the combat. Little things that people didn't like. The weapon durability system I thought was great. It brought a great change to how Zelda worked, right? You could use all sorts of different weapons, any weapon at any time, and you could do that, but you had to kind of manage it, right? And as you did that, it made you pick and choose, like, what am I going to use for this group of kind of small, weak enemies versus what am I going to use for, this world boss, Hinox, whatever. Any of those things to me were really great choices that Nintendo made, because it made the series, which, I love Zelda. And even going into like Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, the later one in the series, where people are like, well, yeah, they're great, but they still feel the same. I loved them, but take such a huge undertaking in spinning the series so radically, and then creating a world that was full for you to explore with so many different mysteries and cool stuff to find. That was just all so perfect for me. I'm really hoping Nintendo nails it on Breath of the Wild 2. I mean, it's been almost, by the time it'll come out, it'll have been 5 years. And Nintendo takes their time to make great games for the most part. So I'm definitely looking forward to Breath of the Wild 2 more than anything else.
I chose Elden Ring to be my anticipated game of 2022 because Elden Ring is a From Software game, and I love From Software. So seeing them making something a little bit more different than, their typical Soul series type stuff or a Souls-like game, it feels like it's going to be something new. I need something refreshing. New story, new gameplay, new mechanics. I just can't wait to see what comes out in Elden Ring, and I can't see how they portray this game, this vision that they have for a whole new IP. So it's just something that is, gets me excited, because I love their mechanics whenever they do combat. So maybe they mix some stuff up with Dark Souls, Sekiro. Who knows what they'll do, but Elden Ring just looks like an amazing game, and I honestly cannot wait for it. And I'm just shaking in excitement, as you can see, stuttering over my words. But it's my most anticipated game for 2022.
All right, now for the most anticipated game, and for me, that without a shadow of a doubt goes to Elden Ring. And listen, it would definitely be Breath of the Wild 2 if Elden Ring didn't exist, but Elden Ring does exist, and I've always been a fan of the Dark Souls type games. They've always just been fresh and just a nice change from gaming norms that take place these days. Games tend to be too easy, and Dark Souls is definitely not the case. And this game, which is really exciting, is that they have George R.R. Martin writing the story. And it seems like it's going to be an amalgamation of what From Software has done with Sekiro and what they've done with Dark Souls. So it's going to be the classic dungeons that everybody knows and loves, and with the added movement of Sekiro. So I'm really excited for this title, and I think it even has the potential to be next year's Game of the Year, but we'll have to wait and see for that.
All right, and there we go. What did you think of our pick here at Direct for this particular category? Again, there are tons of categories when it comes to the Game Awards, and of course, that will all be going live later today at the time of this recording when you're seeing this. But regardless, we're not the ones who pick it. you, the fans, are. You have to go onto their website and pick the winners yourselves. We'll, of course, be talking about that. We'll live reacting to it, the whole thing. So make sure you check us out over on 59 Gaming Twitch channel. Link will be down in the description below, as always. But with all that being said, again, let us know your thoughts down below in the comments, as always. Leave a like if you like the video. Subscribe if you happen to be new. Until next time, everyone, we'll see you in the next one. Johnny.
Well, if it's one family, and it's a real harmony.